Right. Hi students. A very good morning to every one of you. Can someone please confirm whether you all can see me, hear me clearly? My board is visible. Everything is okay. Can someone please quickly confirm? Right. Thank you. Thank you, Taqib. Thank you, Humaira. Thank you, Afla. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Muaz. Thank you, Raqib, Zaida. Right. Okay. So we are moving on to your financial statements question. Okay, so this is a free seminar, right, that I am conducting. This is free of charge to everyone who have paid, who has not paid, who is already enrolled for my past paper class. It doesn't matter, right? So this is a free seminar that I am conducting for the entire country, right? So yesterday I had sent it to my WhatsApp group. If you are not in my WhatsApp group, please let me know. Please send me a text, okay, that sir, you are not in my WhatsApp group. I'm not in your WhatsApp group, please add me, right? So that going forward I will be doing more free resources, right? So students, it's very important. Give me a second, right? It is very important that you focus, right? Because this financial statements question has been repeatedly tested. If you take last 20 years of past papers, every past paper consists of this financial statements question, right? මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙනවා. ඔන්න මේ කිව්ව කියලා මතක තියාගන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් ප්‍රශ්න එනවා. So students, it is very important. So at least 20 marks will be tested in your MCQs, in your part 2. Both this will be tested. So students, it is very important for you to understand the importance of this lesson, right? Okay, so I hope you all are having the paper with you all, right? So this PDF, if anyone is not having, please let me know, right? So I'm assuming you all are having the paper, you all have already taken the printout, or if you all are having the past paper book, then no need to take a printout, right? So I am assuming this paper which I sent you, where did I send? Yes, I sent in the WhatsApp group, right? Our Commerce Master WhatsApp group. This is where I sent. So I'm pretty sure that you all have taken the printout of this, right? So it is very important to have a printout, right? And then the next most important thing, right? So without wasting much time, shall we quickly move on to the answer, right? Without wasting much time, shall we quickly move on to the answer? Let's quickly move on, because we have to do many questions today, right? So we are planning to do at least 3 questions today. So it is important for you all to give your focus, give your attention, right? Okay, so let's move on, right? Anyone who knows what is a bad debt? So this is here. Anyone here who knows what is a bad debt? Have you all heard about this? Is anyone aware? Let's see who can give me the answer. Does anyone know what is bad debt? Right, very good. Muaz has given us the answer. What about others? Right, so bad debt. So we are talking about what is bad debt. This 2019 paper, question number 1. Right, very good. Zaida has also given us the answer. Humaira is also given us here. Let's see. Right, very good. Fabian has also given us the answer. So very simple. Bad debt means you will not receive, right? So an organization cannot recover, right? Very simple. So there is no particular answer, one particular answer. You can write it the way you want, okay? So what is this? Very simple. Money that cannot be recovered. Money that cannot be recovered, right? Shena has also given us the answer, right? So very simple question, right? So bad debt is something that we won't recover. Very simple. What is the objective of preparing an income statement by non-profit organization? Very simple. Right, so one student is asking me, she is unable to join, right? She is saying she is unable to join, so let's make her join as well. Right, okay, so I can't focus on everything, right? Very good, very good. Zaida has given us the answer. What is the objective of preparing an income statement by non-profit organization? Yes, it is. What is the objective? Yes, to find the net result is also correct. Hana has also given us to see if it's a surplus or deficit. Yes, definitely you can tell that, right? So, but this is, make sure two things should be involved, okay? Number one is two keywords, right? Very good. Fabian has also given us the answer. Right, so two keywords should be involved. First keyword is net results, okay? Net results is one keyword where examiner wants to see these keywords, okay? Net results is one keyword, okay? And then what is the next keyword? Yes, it is during a specific period, okay, during a specific period. So this is one sentence, the other sentence. If you have these two sentences, right, very good. Shenaya has given us a very beautiful answer, right? So very simple, net results during a specific period, that is what is the objective, right? Either it can be net profit, it can be net loss, the net result during a period. Very simple, right? So I'm very happy for everyone who has answered. So make sure, students, every one of you, you don't worry, even if your answer is correct or wrong, you don't need to worry. Just make sure you all are giving answers so that you won't make the same mistake during the exam, right? Okay, so not wasting time, shall we move on? Right, students are asking, couldn't join. Let's see, asking for the link. So I'm multitasking right now, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Right, next one is a very easy question, right? Very simple question, right? So this is a 2-mark question. What they are asking? Prepare the receipt and payment account, right, for the month. Very simple. Shall I give you all time to do this question, or should I straight away go to the answer? Do you want time to attempt the question? Right, I think it is better for you to attempt the question first, okay? So this question, I'll give you all time. So it is, yes, very good. Muaz is asking for time, right? Let's move on with that. So this is a 2-mark question. Maximum that you can spend is how much? How many minutes can you spend maximum? Yes, right. Okay, Afla, right? Afla is also asking for time. So maximum, so this is a 2-mark question. Maximum 1.5 minutes per mark. Remember this, when you are practicing, you have to make sure you are doing 1.5 minutes per mark. So if it is for 1.5 minutes, if you multiply, this is only 2 marks. See, this is only a 2-mark question. You all can see, right? So if this is a 2-mark question, you all can maximum spend how much? Maximum 3 minutes is what you can spend, right? Fabian has given us the time also. So maximum 3 minutes. So now let's assume it's 7:47. Okay, 7:47. So by 7:50 you all should have finished this, right? By 7:50 you all should have finished this. I'll be back by 7:50. So I'm giving you all 3 minutes to write the answer for this, and then I will be discussing the answer for this. Okay. Right, students. So I assume you all have done the answer for this. Yes, very easy question. Receipt and payment account is a very, very easy question. So make sure, right. So now it's your time to focus, right? Okay. So how to start this? How to do this? Very simple. You can do it using a T account, right? You can write the answer using a T account. Very simple. So how to start the answer for this? Right. So let's draw a T account here. Right. Okay. So let's put this receipt and payment account. Receipt and payment account. Right. So you have to write the date, everything. You have to write whose business is this. I am not writing because I don't have enough space. Okay. So I've just mentioned as receipt and payment account. You have to mention the receipt and payment account, Pubudu Youth Society. So everything should be mentioned, right? Okay. So how to start this? Very simple. You can put it at T account and start. What is the first point? Yes, the opening balance. Okay. The opening balance they have given. Balance of the receipt and payment account as at 1st October was 5,000 rupees. This is where you have to start. Okay. Very important. This is where you have to start. So the brought forward balance is how much? 5,000. Very simple. So this one is done. This one is done. Right? Students, understood? Very simple. So next one we have to start from the above. Right? Number of members of Pubudu Youth Society is 100. The monthly membership fee per member is 50. Okay? Per member is 50. How many members? 100. Following are the transactions, right? Okay. So how much is the income that should be received? Right? Income that should be received is 50 multiplied by 100 is how much? It is 50,000. Am I correct? No, it is 5,000. Very simple. So before moving on to this, one thing that you need to remember is what is the difference between, yes, very good, Fabian has given us the answer. What is the difference between financial statements? Okay, that means income statement and receipt and payment account. Can someone tell me what is the difference between income statement and receipt and payment account? Does anyone know the difference? Does anyone know the difference between income statement and receipt and payment account? A very important difference. Right. Ahla is saying income statement is for 1 year. Yes, Ahla, you are correct. But income statement also can be for a month. Yes, Fabian has given us the answer. Yes, Muaz has also given us the answer. Right. Very good. So at least you all are trying, right? Ahla, Fabian, Muaz, everyone has given the answer. I am very happy. Why? Because these students are trying to give answers. Very happy. Why? If you are making a mistake now, you won't repeat the same mistake again during the exam, right? So you won't do the same mistake. So what is the difference? Yes, income statement is prepared on an accrual basis. Accrual basis. Receipt and payment account on cash basis. Right? This is the difference. Now, I hope you know what is the difference between accrual basis and cash basis. Okay. So, if someone doesn't know the difference between accrual basis and cash basis, please contact me. Right? Very good. Very good. Shenaya has given us the perfect answer. So, the difference is income statement is prepared on an accrual basis, receipt and payment account on a cash basis. Okay. So, what is accrual basis? Very simple. Whatever that you have received or not, it doesn't matter. whatever that is related to the current year should be recorded. That is what is accrual basis is. Are we preparing the receipt and payment account on accrual basis? No, we don't do that. Where we do, what we do? Yes, very simple. Receipt and payment account is always prepared on a cash basis. Okay, very simple. Number of members of Pubudu Youth Society is 100. Monthly membership fee is 50. And then in additional information they have said 20 members had not yet paid the membership fee. Very simple. So how to find how much they have received? Okay, very simple. So 100 out of 100, 20 have not paid. So 100 minus 20, this equals to 80. 80 multiplied by 50. How much is this? 4,000. Did you all understand, students? This is very simple. Huh? So payments received. How much? Payments received is 4,000. Very simple. Huh? Very simple. Payments received is 4,000. Right? So next one we are moving on. What's the next one? Yes. Purchase of stationery. That means your money is going out. Which side you have to record? Your assets reduce. Yes. Fabian is asking, sir, can't we put a membership fee? Yes, you can put any name, right? Now the next one, stationery, purchase of stationery 3,000. Your money is going out. Your assets is reducing. Your cash is reducing. Which side you are going to put? You are going to put it on the credit side. Very simple, huh? Right? So stationery, how much it is? It is 3,000. Very simple, huh? Very simple. Very good. Humaira has given us the answer. Right? So we are done with that. Purchase of newspapers and magazines. That is also your money is going out when you are purchasing newspapers. So where you need to record? You need to record it on the credit side. Okay? Newspaper. How much is this? It is 6,000. Very simple. You need to understand why we are putting it on the credit side. If you don't understand, please put it in the chat box. Sir, I couldn't understand. Please explain me again. I will explain until you understand. So it is your responsibility. If there is anything, please put it in the chat box. Right? Okay. So done. Next one, postal fee. Okay. Postal fee is how much? It is 500. Postal fee is 500. And then donations received. This is something that you are receiving money into the business. Okay, receiving money into the business. So what will happen to your cash? Your cash will go up, right? And then your assets will also go up, right? The assets will go up. Then what is this? Do you have to record it on the debit side? That is why you are going to record it on the debit side. Okay, so donation you can put 3,000. Right? We are done. Simple as that. Right? Okay. So shall we quickly balance this off? Right? How to balance this? Very simple. How to balance a T account? Very simple. You put the value which is on the higher side. Which is the higher side? Is the left side higher or right side higher? Definitely the left side is higher. How much it is? Yes, it is 12,000. It is 12,000. Right? And then how much is the value? You take 9,500 out of this. It will give you 2,500 of balance carried down. This is the balance, right? Very simple. Very, very simple. See, so simple, right? Very good. Humaira has given us the answer. Krishkesh has given us the answer. Very happy, right? We are done, right? So this is your receipt and payment account. I'll give you all 1 minute. If a student has not taken it down, please quickly take it down so that we can move on to the next question, the most important question, right? Right. A student wants me to repeat. Which one do you want me to repeat? If anyone is there, please put in the main chat box. Okay. A student wants to repeat. Let's see, looks like there is an error, right? So looks like there is an error. Give me a second so that I can fix this. Okay, give me a second so that I can fix this. I'll be back very soon, so that yes, there is an error in the picture. Maybe there is an error in the picture. මෙතන ෆෝන් එක වැටුණා මගේ මෙතනට. හරිනේ. හරි අරන්න ඕම තමයි තියෙන්න ඕනේ. right. Right. Okay, so students, we are back. Right. So the student who is asking me, sir, can you please repeat again? I hope that student has also understood, or if there is anything, please let me know. Right. Or please make sure you are always putting it in the main chat box. Right. Right. So please make sure you all are putting everything in the main chat box. Okay. Right. So let's move on to the next question. Okay. Very important question. This question, mark my words, definitely it will be there in your paper. What is the question? The financial statements question. Okay. The financial statements question, this is the question that we are going to do it. Right. Very simple. So this question will be there in your exam. Okay. After the exam, you will tell me, sir, yes sir, you said it correct, whatever you said was correct. Right. So how to approach a financial statements question? Lamai meka amaruda. Financial statements prashne amaruda. Do you think it is difficult? Let's see who says it is difficult, who says it's easy. It is very easy. For me, when I was doing my O-levels, I did my O-levels in 2015, 10 years back. Financial statements was my most favorite. Mage asama padama thamai financial statements. Right? See, yeah, students are also saying, Krishke is saying easy, Moaz is also saying easy. Same, Fabian is also saying easy. For me also it was very easy. Why? The reason is, I was not worried about the balance sheet getting balanced. Okay. So in the exam, කවදාවත් හිතන්න එපා balance sheet එක balance වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා. There is nothing like that. Right? For balancing, how many marks? Only half mark you will get for balancing. Right? So you just forget about that half mark. Right? Okay. So now, in your writing book, you need to have a writing book right now with you. I will give you the steps, okay, in financial statements, what you have to do, okay, to get the financial statements question correct. What you need to do, there are 3 steps, okay, write it down in your writing book. Now you need to write it down. Number 1, okay, put number 1 and write it down. Number 1, draw the format. This is what you have to do first. Draw the format. Right? Please take it down, whatever that I am writing in the board. Steps of financial statements. Okay. So make sure you are putting this as steps of financial statements. Steps of financial statements. You have to put this, and then do the first one. Draw the format. Draw the format of income statement and the SOFP. So this has to be your first point. Make sure you are writing it in your writing book. Okay, writing it in your writing book. Draw the format of income statement and statement of financial position. Right? So this is the first part. Right? Then we are moving on to the second one. Number 2 is adjust the additional information. Adjust the additional information. Okay. Within brackets, write it down in 2 places. Right? In 2 places. You write it down and then you will understand what I am saying this. Okay. In 2 places, what is the meaning of 2 places? You will understand. Please make sure you are writing. Very important to write. Okay. And then number 3. Copy the items from the trial balance. Copy the items from trial balance. Very simple. This is the third part. The third part is copy the items from the trial balance. Right? Very simple. If you follow these 3 steps, okay, the 3 steps that I have given, if you follow these 3, getting the full marks of financial statement is very, very simple. Right? Okay. So now we are moving on to the financial statements question. Before moving on, do you all need time? So it is 8 marks. This financial statement is 8 marks. Do you all need time, or shall I straight away go to the answer? Do you all need time to attempt it by yourself? I assume it is better for you all to attempt it first, right? Okay, very good. Fabian is asking for time, right? Afla also wants time to attend the paper, right? So I will give you all, so this is a 8-mark question. Maximum how many minutes can you all spend? 1.5 minutes per mark. That means how many minutes can you all spend? Yes, very good. Fabian has given us, it is 12 minutes. Maximum you can spend 12 minutes. So now it is 8:09. I will be back by what time? I will be back, let's say, yes, it is 8:09. I will be back by 8:21. Okay, I will be back by 8:21. Right? So make sure you all have done the answer, and then we will be discussing this. All the best. Right, students, I hope you all have already attempted the financial statements question. Okay, so one thing that I want to let you all know is, I have seen in YouTube some of the teachers are saying I slept only 1 hour, I didn't even sleep for days before my O-level exams or any exams. That is absolutely, they are not speaking the truth. Okay, so minimum daily you need to spend at least 5 to 6 hours. At least 5 to 6 hours you need to sleep. Okay, if you need to get sleep at a stretch. So normally what students do is they don't sleep at night, they keep studying, and then the entire day they sleep. So you can't do that, right? So students, make sure you all are having consistent sleep of 5 to 6 hours every day. So if you have this, definitely you will be able to get good results, because your brain has to function properly, right? So this is a small advice which I want to give to any student who is going to sit for the exams. So right, so let's move on, right? And then one more thing that I wanted to tell you all is, right, so let's erase this and let's move on, right? Before moving on, I have to give one more thing, which is, right, one more thing, you need to improve step by step. Have you all heard, little drops of water makes the mighty ocean? Yes. So if you have not studied for a long time, what you should do? Yes, definitely you have to study at least 1 hour, right? So step by step, දවසින් දවස තමන්ව improve කරගන්න ඕන, right? මෙච්චරයි, ලොකු දෙයක් නෙමෙයි. අද පැයක් පාඩම් කරා නම් tomorrow you have to make sure you are studying how long? 1 hour and 15 minutes. You are improving step by step. You have to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. කියන්නේ පොඩ්ඩ improve කරන්න ඕන. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔයා ගත්තොත් ඔයා ව්‍යාපාරයක් කරනවා කියමුකෝ. ඉස්සරහට ඉදිරියට කවදා හරි business එකක් කරනවා. And then what you should do? You need to be consistent. So that means that step by step improvement should be there, right? You don't need to keep a bigger step at once. No, you can't do that. දවසට පැය 5ක් විතර පාඩම් කරලා ඊළඟ දවසේ නිදි. No, you can't do that. So make sure you are improving yourself. You have to be a better version than yesterday. So this is a small tip for all the students, right? So let's move on. So everything is done, right? And a student has asked me, right? Okay, a student has asked me by sending a private message, right? So she has asked me by sending a private message, sir, you are explaining all your theory recordings in Sinhala language, can you do full English also? So she is telling in my Commerce Master website, okay, commercemaster.lk website, okay, commercemaster.lk website, right? What she is telling is, sir, why are you only teaching in Sinhala language the theory? So all my theory videos, my theory is on videos. So she is asking, sir, why you are only teaching us only in Sinhala language? Why can't you do in full English? This is what the student is asking, right? Okay. So what is my reply? Yes. Many students, okay, many students have requested me for full English, right? So what I will be doing? From next week, I will be starting full English also. So I'm planning by this month end, okay, by the end of November, right? By the end of November, I will make sure all the recordings are available in full in English, okay? So now you all are having like 3 months more for the exam. So can you cover the 2 years syllabus by going to a class? No. But can you cover through recordings? Yes, right? You can cover through recordings. So that is why you can watch it any number of times, no transport cost, no additional cost. You can watch it the time you are free, you are relaxed. So that is why I have done this. I'm going to do it in what? In full English, right? So normally I teach in the Sinhala language, even though it is the English medium, but in full English I'm going to start. So this is your time. So this is the answer for the student who has asked me, sir, why don't you do full English? Yes, I am going to start full English, and from next week, from next Monday, hopefully it will be available. So step by step I am going to record all the theory videos, right? So you have to enroll for this thing, right? And then you can purchase this and you can do this. So how much it is? It is 12,000 rupees, right? 12,000 for the entire 2 years, entire grade 10 and 11, grade 10 and 11 is only 12,000, the 2-year syllabus. Can you divide it into 3 installments and pay? Yes. If you join now, you can divide into 3 installments. That means 4,000 you can take and you can pay it and you can watch all the recordings. And then the next thing is the past paper class. Okay. So if you have not yet enrolled for my past paper class, make sure you are coming. If you only want to enroll for my past paper class, that is 1,000 rupees a month, right? That is 1,000 rupees a month, the past paper class, the live past paper class. Okay. So now you would be thinking, should I come for the theory and past paper both, or only past paper is enough? Now that would be a question, right? That would be a question. Right. So a student is asking, how can I access your website? www.commercemaster.lk, that is my website. You can get it, right? So now students, you all will be thinking, should I come for theory and past paper both to take an A, or should I come only for the past papers, right? One simple thing that you need to keep in mind is, if you are scoring below 60, you come for both theory and past papers, right? Theory is on recordings, past papers is live. Every Saturday we are doing past paper class. If you are scoring more than 60, only past papers is enough. Only past paper is enough, right? So make sure you all remember, if you are below 60 marks, make sure you are joining my theory class, where the theory will be covered in fully recordings, in fully English and Sinhala as well. Okay. So now the students will be having 2 options, Sinhala and English. So with theory, each and every lesson I will be covering the bank reconciliation. Students say bank reconciliation, sir, maru. Okay. That is not difficult. Once you come for my theory, you watch my theory recordings. Along with that, you do the past papers. That also I have done for each and every unit. I have done it on a systematic way. If you do that, and then if you get a plan, sir, can you give me a proper plan? Yes. If you come for my classes, yes, definitely I will give you a proper plan. Okay. So students, don't, make sure there are only 3 months remaining. If you are feeling you want to get an A pass, don't delay. This is your best opportunity, right? So contact me. My contact number, if someone doesn't have my contact number, here it is 0777 22 99997. Okay, 0777 22 99997. I have given my contact number also. So students, make sure you all are not wasting even a single moment, right? If you all want, always make sure you all are contacting me, right? And if you all want to clear any doubts, even if you are not my student, can you ask me? Yes, through my WhatsApp. You send me a message, sir, I couldn't understand this, can you please explain me? I will do it for free also. But if you want to join, if you want to get an A pass, you make sure you are not delaying, not even a single moment. Take your phone, send me WhatsApp, sir, I want to join, I want to somehow get an A pass. I will give you a proper plan on what to do, right? So very important, the number, at least you save it and keep it. At least join my WhatsApp group, where I will be doing more free seminars. Okay, this is just the first free seminar that I am doing. Going forward, for the term exams, I have planned for the term test also, I am planning to do free seminars, right? And then before your O-level exams, I am going to do something big, right? So make sure you are in there, my Commerce Master group. Okay, so that is the most important part that you should not miss. Any student should not miss this, right? Okay, done. So not wasting time, let's quickly move on, right? Okay, so I hope you all have taken down the number, the website and everything, right? Okay, so let's move on, right? So let's move on to the answer. Right? Okay. So shall we go to the whiteboard? Yes, here it is. Right? The whiteboard is there. Right? First of all, what you have to do? Right? First of all, what you have to do? You have to draw the format. Right? You have to draw the format. right? Very simple, huh? Draw the format first. So how to draw the format? Very simple. This is the P&L format. Let's quickly draw the P&L format, right? So, students normally ask me, sir, how many columns should I maintain? 2 columns is more than enough, huh? 2 columns is more than enough. This is the P&L, right? The income statement, right? Very simple. So this is the income statement. I think you all can't see the top part. I'll make sure to get it a little bit down, right? I'll make sure to get it a little bit down so that you all can see properly. So this is the P&L. Let's put this as income statement. Right, this is the income statement, and then what you have to do? Yes, you have to write the year, whose business is this, Sankar's retail business, all the things you have to write. Why I am not writing? That is because I don't have enough space. That is the reason why I am not doing this, right? Okay, so this is the income statement, and then statement of financial position. Statement of financial position, this is the description column, and then you will have to have, let's see, how many columns do we need to have? Right, very simple. You can have 3 columns. You can have 3 columns, right? Okay, very simple, huh? SOFP, right? I hope you all can see this, right? Statement of financial position. I am doing this because I don't have enough space. So the board is not clear, is it? Can someone please confirm? A student is saying the board is not clear. Can you all see whatever that I have scribbled now? Can you all see? Can someone please confirm? The student is saying the board is not clear. It's like only green. The student is saying it's like only green, but others are saying clear. Rushda is saying, Rakib is saying, Aman, Safia, Humaira, Shenaya, everyone is saying it's clear, right? So I assume the student who had sent me not clear, maybe your Wi-Fi or anything, right? Okay, Musharraf, right? Thank you. Everyone is saying it's clear, right? Okay. So let's quickly move on. Right, okay, done. So first of all, what you need to do, you have to draw the format, right? Are we done with the format? No, we have to do something else also. How to draw the format? Yes, you have to mention as sales, okay, and then you have to mention as cost of sales, and then you have to mention as gross profit, okay, and then what else? Yes, there are 3 types of expenses: distribution, administration, okay, distribution, administration, and financial expenses. So, right, so distribution, the next one is administration, and then next one is finance, right? Okay, very simple. And then moving on to the next one, first what we have to do, it is the non-current assets. Non-current assets. I don't have enough space, that's why I am putting as non-current assets. But if you turn your CR book, if you turn the other side in the landscape mode, there is a bigger space. So you all have enough space, huh? Non-current assets, and then current assets, right, and then equity, equity. Let's see how much space is required for non-current liability. Yes, you need a little, only small space, right? So let's put this as non-current liability and then current liability, right? Very simple, huh? Right? So shall we take a little bit up? Shall we take the little bit up? Yes, it's better for us to take a little up. Right? Okay. Right, so let's mention this as equity, and then let's put this as NCL, and then let's put this as current liability, right? So now the first part is done, okay? The first part is done. Yes, the seminar will finish at 9:30, on or before 9:30 it will finish, huh? Right, so student is asking what time it will finish. Yes, very good question. A student has asked, sir, why didn't you put income as a heading under gross profit? Okay, so a student is asking, under gross profit, why didn't you put income as heading, right? So if you want, you can put, that is an option. Even if you don't put, if there is an income, you need to make space and put it here, right? So a student has asked me, why didn't you put income here? That is very simple. If you want, you can put. In the exam, it is not compulsory, right? So let's put this as distribution, right? Under this, if there is any income, you can write, but you don't need to put the put this thing as income, okay? Right? So the student is clear. I hope he is clear, right? Very good, right? So if there is anything, please put in the chat box, huh? Right? So the first part is done. What is the second part? You have to go to the adjustments, right? What is the adjustments? Right, here we go. What is the first adjustment? Yes, simple. Stock as at 31st December is how much? 22,000. Why have they given? Right? Okay, yes, Muaz is saying total assets. Yes, we also have to put that. Right, okay, we will put that. Right? Now, this adjustment, why have they given? Can anyone tell me why have they given this adjustment? There are two reasons that they have given this adjustment. There are two reasons. Yes, very good, Krishkesh. See, Krishkesh has given us the answer. Right? Students, make sure you are putting it in the main chat box. All the questions in the main chat box. Very good. Krishkesh. Yes. And Muaz has also given us the correct answer. Why have they given us? Yes. Very good. Krishkesh has given us the perfect answer. Why? To prepare the cost of sales and the inventory. Very simple. So can you all remember, in the second step I have mentioned, in two places. You have to adjust the additional information in two places. So make sure these additional information are adjusted in two places. Okay, very important. Right? So shall we move on? Right? How much it is? 22,000. Right? That to whiteboard. Here is our whiteboard. Right? So first of all, how to find the cost of sales? Yes. To find the cost of sales, you need to put the opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. Right? Opening stock plus purchases minus the closing stock. Right? So how much is the opening stock? Yes, the opening stock is given. How much it is? It is 30,000. Right? So students, make sure you are not writing. I will give you all time to write, okay? I will give you all time to write. So you are not writing anything. Keep your pen in your desk. Just look at me what I am doing. Right? So the first one is opening stock is how much? Very simple. It is 30,000. It is 30,000. And then how much is the purchases? How much is the purchases? Yes, it is 220,000. Am I correct? 220,000. Yes. It is 220,000. How much is the closing stock? Yes, the closing stock that they have given. Yes, minus 22,000. Okay, closing stock is always minus, and then here you have to mention as inventory 22,000, right? Inventory as how much? 22,000. Very simple. Done. The first adjustment is done, huh? The first adjustment is done, right? So how much is the cost of sales? It is how much? 250 minus 22 is, okay, it is 228,000, right? Very simple, huh? 228,000. Did you all understand? Can someone please confirm, sir, we understood. The first one, did you all understand? Can you all please confirm? Okay, Humaira has understood. What about others? Did you all understand? Is there any question? Yes, Shanaya, Fabian, Muaz, Rushda, everyone has understood. Musharraf, right? Thank you. I hope everyone has understood. If you all didn't understand, chat box එක දාන්න. Sir මට තේරුන්නේ නැහැ. මායි කියලා දෙන්න. I will teach, explain again. Right? Very good. Harshant, Udita, Rakib, everyone is clear. Right? Okay. So let's move on. Right. Let's move on to the next one. Right? What is the next additional information? Right. Building should be depreciated. Building should be depreciated annually at 20% on a straight line method. Right. 20% annually. Okay. Yes, a student is asking, yes, in grade 11 third term, definitely this will be tested. This exam, this question will be tested, right? So building depreciation should be done 20% on straight line method, right? Very simple. You have to record it in where? Two places, huh? Additional information always in two places, right? Okay. So 20%, 20%, right. Let's move on to how much is your building. Building at cost 350,000. 20% of this is, right, okay. A student is saying, sir, I am in grade 10, so I couldn't understand anything. No problem, right? This is grade 11, chapter number 4 and 5. Financial statement, chapter number 4 and 5. You don't need to worry, right? What you should do, you can join my classes and cover everything, right? I have given you the number, right? Okay. Very simple. 350,000 into 20% is how much? 20% of this is how much? It is 70,000, right? It is 70,000. Very simple, huh? Right? I hope everyone has understood. If there is anyone who didn't understand, always right. Very good. Muaz, Ihsan and Shenaya have given us the answer, right? So now you have to put it into two places, okay? You have to put it into two places. What are the two places? Yes. Under administration, you put as building depreciation. You put building depreciation how much? 70,000. And then where else you can put? Yes, you need to put it in two places. I have always said two places. All the additional information should be done in two places. Okay. So in under non-current assets, you have to put the depreciation, right? Under non-current assets. So you put building. So one column has to be the cost, the other column accumulated depreciation, and then it has to be written down value. So you put 70,000 here, right? You put the 70,000 here, right? Very simple. Did you all understand, students? Is everything okay? Yes, very good, very good. See, Humaira has given us the answer. Fabian has also given us the answer. Rakib has also given us the answer, right? Very happy, right? So 70,000, right? Yes. Okay. Right. So done. So we are done with the second adjustment, right? So now we are moving on to the third adjustment, right? Now we are moving on to the third adjustment. Accrued electricity charges at 31st December is 1000. What is this? Accrued electricity? Yes, Fabian is saying previous depreciation. Yes, we will add when we are moving on to the trial balance. Okay. What is this? Electricity charges is 1000 rupees. Accrued. Very good. Not yet paid. Very good. See, Muaz has given us the answer. Right? We have not yet paid. So what you have to do? Yes. Financial statements are always recorded on the accrual basis. I said this in the beginning. Okay, you need to know what is accrual basis, right? I don't need to explain again. I hope you know what is accrual basis. Very good, very good. See, not yet paid, yes, to current liability and P&L. See, y'all know more than me. Looks like y'all know more than the teacher, right? Okay. So let's move on. Very simple, right? Back to whiteboard, right? So what you have to do? The accrued electricity, you have to put it where? Accrued e-bill. How much? 1000 here in the P&L. Okay, in the P&L you have to put it as 1000, and where else? Yes, under current liability, accrued electricity. Under current liability you put it as 1000. Right? Very simple. Why are we putting in the current liability? Why can't we put it on the non-current liability? Can someone please tell me? Why are we putting this in the current liability and not on the non-current? Anyone has an idea? Okay. Anyone has an idea? Yes, it is temporary. Within 1 year you have to pay this. Can you drag the electricity bill more than 1 year? No, you can't. Why? If you try to pay it more than 1 year, light couple right? So the electricity board people will come to your house and they will cut the electricity, right? So that is why you can't keep it more than 1 year, not even 2-3 months. Okay. Yes, that is why Fabian, Ihsan, Krishkesh, Muaz, Shenaya, everyone has given the answer, right? Very simple. So shall we move on? So right, all the 3 adjustments we are done. Okay. So the step number 2 is complete. Okay, so the step number 2 is complete, done. What is the step number 1? To draw the format, we have done that. Step number 2, adjust the additional information in 2 places, we have done that. What is step number 3? Copy from the trial balance, very simple. Now let's move on to the trial balance. So this is the trial balance. Okay, this is what I have given you all in the paper that I have given you all. I hope you all are having the printout of the paper, right? I hope you all are having the printout of the paper, right? So now from where to start? Right, building, have we recognized 350,000? Have we recognized? We have to recognize. Let's put this as 350,000. 350,000, right? And then provision for depreciation. So this is done, huh? First one is done. Next one, provision for depreciation. What is this? 140,000. Yes. What is this? This 140 monod. Yes, you have bought the building. For example, I'm teaching in a building, right? I'm teaching in a building. So this building, have I bought it now? No, it is years back. So should I record the depreciation for those years also? Yes. So this depreciation is for previous year. Okay. So you have to record this. So very simple, huh? So you have to put 140,000 here, and then you have to put minus here. So what is the written down value? It is 140,000, right? Very simple, huh? Very simple, straightforward, right? I hope everyone has got it, right? Very good. So any student, make sure you are not sending me personal messages. Put it in the main chat box so that it is easy for me to read, right? Okay. Right. Have we recorded the stock? Opening stock have we recorded? Yes. Purchases we recorded. Sales of 300,000 we have to record. Sales of how much? 300,000 we have to record. Done. Very simple. We are only at one place. Trial balance you are going to record only at one place. Right. Very simple. So done. This is also done. Debtors 40,000. What is this? What is this? Debtors කියන්නේ මොනවද? Can someone tell me what is debtors? Debtors කියන්නේ මොනවද? Yes, very good, very good. It is a current asset. It is an asset which you will realize within 1 year, not more than 1 year. So very good, Humaira, Ihsan, Rakib, they have given us. It is a current asset. Okay, debtors. How much is debtors? Yes, it is 40,000. Right, so the debtors is 40,000. Right, so I hope everything is okay up to now. Very simple. The next one, creditors. Who is creditors? We have to pay money within 1 year, so that is current liability. Right, creditors. How much? Creditors is 30,000. Am I correct? Yes, it is 30,000. Right, done. Very good, very good, very good. See, Harshan, Ihsan, Rakib, Senaya, Vinish, everyone is giving answers. Right, okay. Very happy. Right. So the next one, discount allowed. What is this? Can someone tell me what is this? Discount allowed kyanne monawada? You are not writing anything. Keep your pen in the table. Just answer my questions. Discount allowed kyanne monawada? Can someone tell me? Yes, very good. Netuli, Ihsan, Umaira, Muaz, Daham, everyone. Rakib, everyone. Yes, very good. Vinish, everyone. Everyone has given the correct answer. Discount allowed means it is an distribution expense. Okay, selling and distribution expense. Why it is a distribution expense? That is because when you sell only you give discounts. So this is a selling and distribution expense. Okay. DA, I am putting as DA. I don't have enough space. That is why I am putting as DA. How much is discount allowed? Okay, it is 2,500. Right, it is 2,500. Very simple. Yes, very good, very good. Fabian, Krishkesh, Shenaya, everyone has given us the answer. Right, so let's move on to the next one. Discount received. What is this? Discount received. Yes, very good. Harshant has given us the answer. Humaira, Rakib, everyone has given the answer. It is an income. Right? It is an income. So, you put discount received on top, just above distribution expenses under gross profit. Okay? That is the area where you have to put. Yes, Ihsan, Shenaya, Muaz, everyone has given. Right? So, how much is the discount received? The discount received is how much? It is 2,000. Am I correct? It is 2,000. Okay? It is 2,000. Right? Very simple. Right? So, let's move on to the next one. Right? Electricity charges 5,000. What is this? Simple. It is an expense. Right? Electricity charges is an expense, right? So you have to add that. Okay, electricity, you have to put this as 5,000. Very simple, very simple, straightforward, right? Okay, so electricity, right? Electricity has to be 5,000. right? Electricity has to be 5,000. Okay, electricity 5,000. Very simple. Okay, done. Very good, very good. Fabian has given us the answer. Humaira had also, if I am not wrong, she had told before, why don't we add 5,000? This is why we have to add it. We have to add the 5,000. Okay, done. Right. So, and then bad debt. So, we all know what is bad debt. You won't receive the money. It's a distribution expense. Very good. Harshant has given us the answer. It is a distribution expense. Okay. So, you put bad debt here. How much is the bad debt value? 1,500. Okay. It is 1,500. Right. Very simple. Very good. Thank you, Humaira. Okay. Done. And then the next one, bank loan 100,000. There is a hidden adjustment here. There is a hidden adjustment. You can examine our Hangam, examiner hide some information, some stuff. Okay. So this is a hidden adjustment. So people are saying it's non-current liability. Okay. There are two places. Okay. There are two types of expenses in this. Yes, very good. See, Ihsan has given us the correct answer. Zaida has also given us the correct answer. Fabian, Harshant, yes, very good. Right? So there is a hidden adjustment inside this. One is, yes, it is the bank loan 100,000. Where you have to record? You have to record it here under non-current liability. You have to record bank loan as 100,000. Why do we record under non-current liability? That is because bank loan you don't pay in 1 or 2 months. No, you can pay 5 years, 10 years, you can pay the bank loan. That is why we have recorded under the non-current liability. Make sure you are understanding. The next part is, what is that? 12%. Yes, very good. Under finance expenses. Right? Under finance expenses, how much would be the bank loan? Yes, the bank loan interest. BL interest, how much? 12,000. Bank loan interest is 12,000. Very simple, huh? Very simple. Very good. Humaira, Muaz, Ihsan, Rakib, Shenaya, everyone has given us the perfect answer. Fabian, yes. So these students are continuously answering questions. Very happy, right? Okay. So we are done, and then what's the next? Yes, bank loan interest. Another 10,000. What is this? What is this 10,000? They have recorded as 10,000 as expense. But how much is the actual expense? Yes, 2,000 should be payable. Why? This 10,000 they have already given. Okay, 10,000 they have already given. And then what is the actual? Yes, 10,000 is paid. Actual is 12,000. So 10,000, you take 12 from 12,000, you take 10, how much is remaining? Yes, 2,000 is remaining. So they want us to calculate the 2,000 also, right? So make sure you all understand, this is 10,000, the bank loan interest. What is this? They have paid. Actually what they have to pay? Yes, they have to pay 12,000. That's the real amount for the entire year. How much they have paid? They have paid only 10,000. Okay. So how much they have to pay? They have to pay is 2,000. This 2,000 should be recorded where? Under current liability. Under current liability is where this has to go. Right? Very simple. Huh? Under current liability, accrued BLI. Accrued bank loan interest, it is how much? 2,000. Very simple, huh? 2,000. Right? Done. Did you all understand? Is there anyone who didn't understand this? Right? Everyone has given us the answer. There are so many participants. Did you all understand this? Why did I put this 2,000? Do you all understand? Right. Ihsan is clear. What about others? Anyone has a doubt? Sir, I couldn't understand. Very good. Muaz is saying crystal clear. Very good. Right. What about others? Fabian, yes, very good. Rakib has also understood. Shena has also understood. Very simple. Humaira has also understood. There are so many other participants. If you didn't understand, this is your chance. Very good. Afla, Mehvish, everyone has understood. Right. So, right. Then we are moving on to the next part. Cash balance 35,000. Right. Safiya has also understood. Very good. Okay. Cash balance. What is this cash? Is the current asset or non-current asset? Only current asset. You can't keep cash for more than 1 year. Right. Okay. So, cash is how much? How much is cash? Yes. It is 35,000. Right. 35,000. Very simple. It has to go on only on one place. Why? Because trial balance, all the stuff has to go only on one place. Right. Okay. So, what is the next part? Yes, telephone charges. Telephone charges has to go where? Okay. So, telephone has to go to this place. How much is this? It has to go under administration. Let's put another 2,000 in administration. Right. Telephone 2,000. Right. Very good. Very good. Right. Very simple. So, let's move on to the last part. Capital. What is this capital? Yes, this is the equity. Where should it go? It has to go here 124,000. Okay, 124,000. Right, very simple. We are done. Okay, very good, very good, very happy. Right, so then hitman melodiya therunna? No, right? If you have focused, if you have done your pre-preparation, if you have taken a printout of the paper, if you have just attempted the question when I gave you the time, make a look maybe, right? So now it's the time to balance, right? So 300,000, you deduct 228. Okay, so how much is your gross profit? It is 72,000. How much is your distribution expense? It is 4,000. Okay. How much is your administration expense? 78,000. How much is your finance expense? It is 12,000. Right? It is 12,000. Right? So, how much is your total profit? Yes, 74 minus this, 78, 12,000. Yes. It is 20,000. Am I correct, students? Yes, it is 20,000. Am I correct, students? Right. Humaira has confirmed. Shenaya, Fabian, everyone has confirmed. Okay. 20,000. Yes, it is a loss. There is not a profit. It's a loss. So, it is a loss. Loss of 20,000. Okay. It is a loss. So, make sure you all remember this is a loss. Why? Your gross profit is less, your expenses are more. Now, what you have to do? Yes, you can put it in the brackets. Yes, better to put it within the brackets. Or else if you write is loss, very simple. Right? Now, what you have to do? You have to take this loss to here. Okay? You have to take the loss to where? To the equity. Right? Under equity, you have to mention as net loss. Right? So, how much is the loss? It is 20,000. Right? It is 20,000. Right? So, the loss. Right? Okay. So, this is the loss. Now, what we have to do? Yes, we have to get the non-current asset value. Non-current asset value we have already taken. How much is the current asset value? 40, 35, 77, 75 and 22 is 97,000. Right? It is 97,000. Right? So, this is 97,000. You add these two, it will come as total assets. How much is your total assets? Okay, how much is your total assets? 237,000. Am I correct, students? I add the 237. Yes, very good. Thank you, Humaira. Thank you, Ehsan, to Shenaya, Fabian, Muaz, everyone who has replied. Thank you. And then the next part is 100,000 is your equity. Am I correct in this? Sorry, 104,000. Okay, sorry, yeah, it has to be 104,000, right? So let me erase this and write it properly. It has to be 104,000. Why? Because it is 124. Am I correct, students? Is everything okay? Right, very good. Thank you. Right, thank you. And then the next one, bank loan 100,000. And then your electricity, other things are all accumulating to 33,000. Am I correct? Right? And then if you add this, it is 237,000. Right? The balance sheet is telling this one and this one both are telling. Right? Both are telling. Balanced. Done. In the exam, if you can't balance it, do you need to get scared? No, you don't need to get scared. Right? Okay. So, do you need to get scared when you don't get balance? No, only half mark. Only half mark for getting balance. You don't need to worry. You just follow the 3 steps. What are the 3 steps? First, draw the format. Number 2, additional information in 2 places. Number 3 has to be trial balance. Copy the trial balance. Very simple. Right? Right. And now I am giving you all 2 or 3 minutes. I am giving you all 2 minutes. Quickly write this down so that we can move forward. Right, students? I hope you all have understood everything that I have said. Right? Everything that I have said. So, right. And then one more thing that I want to let you all know is, now most of the payments are done through the digital system. Okay. ඒ කියන්නේ ගොඩාක් ඒ කියන්නේ ලංකාවෙත් දැන් GOV Pay කියලා තියෙනවා. ඒක හරහා තමයි ලංකාවේ ආණ්ඩුවත් payments කරන්නේ. And then if you think which country is having the most number of digital payments? Is it US? Is it China? Is it UK? No. It is India. We can't even believe, right? So even during a cricket match we can see, yes, there are advertisements running. Okay, so there is something called Paytm and all. So even a small shop, even a grocery shop is having what? The QR code to pay, right? So very simple, right? So if you take US and UK together, still India is doing more payments than both US and UK together. So they do it through a system called UPI, if I'm not wrong. So there are so many systems. So students, this is the digital world is the future. Now we have also implemented something for traffics also, fines. You don't need to go and pay anywhere else. You don't need to go to postal office. You don't need to go there, post office. No, directly you can pay through the app. In every app it is there. So digital payments are evolving in the world. Right? So yes, very good. So Fabian has given us the answer. Yes, it is India. Right? Okay. So done. Right. Very simple. We have completed the financial statements question. Right? I hope everyone is feeling good. Right? Right? Okay. So one student is saying, sir, need more time. Need more time. Right? Okay. So if you all want, I will send the answer. Okay, send the answer to the group. Okay, you don't worry, I will send the marking scheme answer to the group, right, as soon as possible. Right? So, or else if you all need, please contact me. This is my contact number. I am giving again, 0777 22 997. Okay, 997. So make sure you all are contacting me. If you all are not in my class, it's high time. You all are having only 3 months more. Right? So let's quickly move on. Let's quickly move on to the next question. Right? Okay. The next question. Right? Write 2 differences between receipt and payment account and income statement of a not-for-profit organization. Does anyone know? Does anyone know the difference between receipt and payment account and the income statement? Do any of you all know? There are so many differences. Yes, very good. Income statement on accrual basis, cash basis. So what else? Right? So, right, very good. What about others? Muaz is replying. What about others? What is the difference between receipt and payment and income statement? What is the difference? Yes. Okay, yes, very good, very good. So, right, the difference between the receipt and payment account and the income statement. Okay, so very simple. Receipt and payment account, we all know it is done on a cash basis. Okay, it is on a cash basis, and income statement is on accrual basis. Okay, so that is a difference, and then only receipts and payments will be recorded in your receipt and payment account, and income statement, it is only the income and expenses. So you can say the surplus, the deficit, those things will be recorded, and in the receipt and payment account, the cash balance will be the final balance. Okay, so there are many differences. It can be accrual basis, it can be cash basis, it can be income and expenses, it can be receipts and payments, and then it can be cash balance and surplus or deficit. Okay, so right, very simple. Next one, right, before moving on to the next one, what we will do, right, we are going to finish the class today. We are going to finish the class today. There are more questions to be done. When are we going to do? Yes, in our paper class next week. Next week paper class, will it be free of charge? No, only today's class was free. If you have not joined my paper class, make sure you have joined. If you have got less than 60, you have no time, join the theory batch, where you can watch all the recordings. Okay, all the recordings on time. If you have scored less than 60, if you want to get an A pass, you have to watch the complete 10 and 11. I will give you a proper plan. So now you are clear. If you have got more than 60, make sure you join the past paper class. Next Saturday morning, same time we will be doing. If you miss it, I will be giving the recordings also. If you have scored less than 60, number 2, you need to join the theory and the past papers if you want to get an A pass in 3 months. There are only 3 months for our exams, right? So I'm going to finish this. I'm very happy that you all joined. So I hope you all got some value out of this session, right? I'm very, very happy for everyone who joined, right? So all the best to all the students. We are going to wind up. Next week we will be starting with 2020 question number 7 part 2, right? All the best, students. Yes, welcome to everyone. Okay, welcome Muaz, Fabian, Harshant, Afla, every one of you, welcome. So let's meet next week. All the best. Welcome Rushda. Yes, everyone, welcome.